is in 1 centimeter. Okay.
1,000.
Yes.
24 hours.
Yes.
367.
Alex.
2,000. 16.
Alex. 2,000.
98.6. 96.8.
No, 98.6 is correct. You started it, right? Did you say it? What'd you say?
90.6. I
Okay.
just heard 98.
You said 98.6?
Yeah, I heard.
All right. Well, I heard her say it first. I just didn't hear the end of it.
I heard that's wrong.
Ready? 4.
Four.
Good job. Let's sit up here.
3.
Yes. Yes. 212. Yeah, she will. Ready?
Intersecting lines.
Yes.
Intersect.
Intersect. Ready?
36.
36. Please do not talk in between people.
2.
2.
16.
Good job. No, got it. Okay, good job though.
60.
Noah. Okay, so I said that would be the first round. Next round is multiplication. Okay, go to Logan. Ready? No. 72.
She's thinking. He's thinking.
Micah, move your bed. Alright, come on. This is wasting time, class time. Everybody just talking. Stop it. Yes. Yes.
9.
I heard Marissa just a little bit before.
80.
Alex.
72.
Yes.
8.
Yes.
63. 56.
56. Stop. Yes. Logan, turn around.
108.
Yes.
35.
Micah.
Okay.
Dylan.
Oh. 15.
Micah.
37.
64.
64. 108.
Yes.
33.
Noah. Turn around and stop talking, please.
36.
All right, Noah, go until you get beat.
Beaten up.
Come on, quick, quick, quick. Ready?
48.
Yes.
60.
Yes. Okay. Jacob beat ya. All right, who moved the most?
No.
Combine both your Combine both.
No, I got 0.
Noah, how many did you move?
Yeah, I got 0. 6.
Anyone get more than 6?
I got 0.
Some of you were close.
I got. No, I didn't beat.
Alright, so Noah, you won. Good job.
Okay.
Alright, while Noah's giving his prize, I want your eyes up here. Okay, we're talking about the metric system. So we've talked about length. Alright, we've talked about that there are 100 centimeters in a meter. Wait. And mine's on math. I knew you were going to say something.
Yep.
Mine's on math.
Yep.
Just so eager to teach. Okay.
It might be fun to teach.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Autumn, Alex, Logan, and Jacob. Five plus 2 minus 6 times 3 times 7 equals. Yes.
Whoa.
4 times 3 times 6 minus 2 equals. That's your 10. And 4 plus 6 plus 2 minus 7 equals. Yes. Good job. Nicholas, Braden, Micah, and Lucy. 2 plus 7 plus 9 plus 4 plus 3 equals
27. Wait, 6. 25.
25. 4 plus 2 plus 7 plus 3 plus 2 equals.
18.
Yes.
I got 22.
13 plus 1 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6 equals.
29.
Yes. We each got one. Okay. Next group, Lucas, Noah Dillon, and Mason. Ready? 5 plus 5 minus 4 plus 2 equals. That was your 10. 2 plus 7 minus 4 plus 6 equals. And 5 plus 6 plus 3 plus 7 plus 2 equals.
24.
And 3? Yes. Good job. Alright, close. And Jensen, Gina, we're going to just do everybody here. Marissa, Matthew, Mackenzie. Jed's not here. 16 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 2 equals.
18. 31.
31. Good job. It's fine. 4 times 8 plus 3 divided by 7 plus 5 equals.
10.
I heard Marissa a little bit. Okay, that was your 10. One more. 17 minus 2 plus 5 minus 7 equals.
24. 13.
13. Good job. Alright, good job, guys. You are quick. I think Mrs. Eckert does something similar to this. Okay? She might call it something different, but. Alright, back to the lesson. Okay, we've got metric system, we've got length. How many millimeters are in a centimeter? 10, right. And then you have 100 centimeters in a meter. And then you have 1,000 meters in a kilometer. Okay, so that's the length. And we also learned capacity. So this is how much something can hold. So we've got our standard, and then we've got our metric. So you've got a milliliter, like medicine, and it takes 1,000 milliliters to make 1 liter. Okay, and then here it says that 1 liter is greater than 1 quart. So a liter is a little bit greater than a quart. And think of the 2-liter soda bottles. And then we learned about mass. Okay, that's how much something weighs in the metric system. So we've got, on the standard, we've got ounces, pounds, and tons, but in our metric, we have grams, kilograms, and then we have a metric ton, okay, which I saw somewhere. I'll look for it. I saw something about that. Okay, so we've got a gram weighs, what do we use to illustrate a gram? Piece of bubble gum, piece of candy. It takes 1,000 of those grams to make a kilogram, because kilo means 1,000. So that applies also to kilo or kilometer, 1,000 meters. And then it takes 1,000 kilograms to equal a metric ton. Okay, so on the other hand, the standard, it takes 2,000 pounds to equal a ton. But here it's 1,000 kilograms to equal a ton. Okay, now we are going to learn another measurement today. And I just had, oh, it's right here. It's just upside down. Temperature. This chart looks a little different. So our standard measurement that we normally use is the Fahrenheit. And we already learned that freezing point Fahrenheit is what? 32 degrees Fahrenheit. What is normal body temperature? 90.6 degrees Fahrenheit. What's boiling? 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, now let's do the metric temperatures. Now these ones are easier, okay, because 0 degrees Celsius is freezing. So Celsius is the metric. And then the boiling point of water is 100. That's pretty easy to remember, right? 0 and 100. Now, the one that you might need to remember is that normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. Okay, and then it does teach you how to convert, but we are not going to get into that. Okay, so those are the three that you need to remember. Freezing point is what?
0.
Metric. Celsius. 0. What's boiling? 100. What's normal body temperature? 37 degrees. Very good. Okay. Open your math book to page 271. And we have a thermometer, except for it being, it's not in Fahrenheit, it's going to be in Celsius, because that's our metric. That's our metric scale. So we're going to write the Celsius temperature. So it's the same way we write a Fahrenheit temperature. We just have to do, if it's 37 degrees, you have to put Celsius. A C for Celsius. Yes. Yes. Okay, so let's go around the room and we'll start in the middle with Lucas. We're going to start in the middle. So for number 1, what temperature does that thermometer read? Number 1 on page 271. See where we are? What is it? It is 15 degrees Celsius, yes. Ooh, it's a workout. Erasing. Okay, so number 1, we have 15 degrees Celsius. Number 2, Braden.
25 degrees Celsius.
25 degrees Celsius. Good. Jana, number 3. below 0, so remember what our numbers do when we go below 0?
0.4.
Well, I can see where you would get that, but we would say -4. -4 degrees Celsius. So at 0, it almost is like a mirror, because you're counting up when you go up from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But when you have 0 and you count down, you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's like a mirror. See what I mean? Like reflects the number. Okay. For number 5, we're going to write the Celsius temperature, and then we're going to write the temperature that is more or less, and then shade the second thermometer to picture the change in temperature. Okay, so number 5, Dylan, what's the temperature on the thermometer?
It is 7 degrees.
Close. I think
8
it's
degrees.
8. Okay, so 8 degrees Celsius, and then it tells us that the next thermometer is gonna be 10 degrees more. So Dylan, what would that be?
20 degrees Celsius.
Well, what's 10 degrees more than 8? If we get 10 degrees
18.
warmer, 18, right. So mark your thermometer where 18 would be and shade it in. Right, number 6. Micah, what's the thermometer say?
3 degrees Celsius.
Okay. Now, it says the next thermometer, we want 5 degrees less. So what would be the...
-2.
Very good. -2 degrees Celsius. So, mark your thermometer at -2 degrees Celsius. You're going to go 2 down underneath 0. Question?
Is there like past the boiling point of 100 degrees Celsius, like very hot?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, number 7. We're going to circle the temperature that is colder. So Lucy, what's colder? 7 degrees Celsius or -7?
Negative.
Yes, -7 degrees Celsius. Number 8, Autumn. Yes, -2 degrees Celsius. And Noah, number 9.
-3.
Good. So anytime you have negative, that's always going to be colder than positive. Now we're going to draw a line to match the temperatures. So, Matthew, which one is the normal body temperature?
100.
Not unless you want to be
37.
boiling.
37.
37 degrees Celsius. And then Logan, what temperature does water freeze?
0.
Right, 0 degrees Celsius. And then Nicholas, what about water boils?
100 degrees Celsius.
Yes, 100 degrees Celsius. Good. Okay, number 13. Derek went camping with the boys club. The temperature dropped below freezing. How cold did it get? Jacob? Yes, it got -3 degrees Celsius. Because that's the only temperature there that's below freezing. So they had a pretty cold camping trip. But if you bundle up, you'll live. Okay, number 14. We're going to use the chart to answer the questions. So number 14, sleeping bag ratings tell the lowest temperature at which the bag should be used. Which bag would be best at 15 degrees Celsius? Mackenzie? If the temperature is going to be, what's that? Yes, bag A. Because technically you could even get 10 degrees cooler and then bag A would not feel warm. And then number 15, which bag would be the best at -5 degrees Celsius?
Thanks.
Marissa.
Bag C.
Yes, bag C. Because, okay, remember you have 0. So this would be -5 and this is -10. Okay, so it says best at -5. So the temperature's here, but the sleeping bag keeps you warm all the way down to -10. Okay, so this would be, bag C is the best one. Alright, I could teach you some more tricks about
Yes,
staying warm when
yes.
you're camping. Actually, I learned that when you, right before you go to sleep, if it's going to be cold, you should eat something with lots of fat in it, like peanut butter, and that keeps your body burning that fat, and then it keeps you warmer at night.
Peanut butter.
Okay, also you want to do layers. Do lots of layers. So
Yeah.
you know, put on your flannel underwear, or your what do I think? Thermal underwear, and then you just do layers. You should always do layers when you're camping. Yes.
Actually, whenever I go camping, I get my warmest pajamas, then I have a sleeping bag, and then I use 3 blankets on top of me. And pretty sure I'm bringing my heavy blanket with me this camping trip.
Right. Right.
And
And then of course, if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you're gonna die if you don't get warm, you would body temperature, bodies keep bodies warm. So you would put as many people together as close as you can to keep each other warm. Alright, turn the page. We're gonna write the temperature. So tell you what, why don't one, you should have 9 degrees Celsius. Number 2 is -10 degrees Celsius. Number 3 is 30 degrees Celsius. Number 4 is -2 degrees Celsius. Number 5 is 18 degrees Celsius. And then for number 6, the first thermometer is 18 degrees Celsius, and then the second thermometer, you had to draw the mercury to be 23 degrees Celsius. Number 7, 13 degrees Celsius for the first thermometer and 5 degrees Celsius for the second thermometer. Number 8, 3 liters equals 3,000 milliliters. 4 liters equals 4,000 milliliters. 6 liters equals 6,000 milliliters. Number 9, 2 meters equals 200 centimeters. 5 meters equals 500 centimeters. 9 meters equals 900 centimeters. And number 10, 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. 2 kilograms equals 2,000 grams. And 7 kilograms equals 7,000 grams. Alright, so for number 11, you had to write kilograms, kg. Number 12 is M for meter. Number 13 is km for kilometer. Number 14 is liter. So L. Number 15 is C for Celsius. And number 16 is 5 mLs for milliliter.